What's up YouTube, and welcome back to another video. As you can already tell by the title of the video, we're going to be adding some carbon fiber to the RSV4. Now first off, I already have a bunch of carbon fiber added to it, and there's many benefits to having carbon fiber. Not only does it look cool, but B, you can actually shed some weight off the bike. Now it may be expensive, it can definitely be expensive, but not like I said, it looks cool, but it also saves a lot of weight. Now you can tell in front of me is I have some packages, and I also brought along some of the factory pieces too, to kind of do like a weight comparison and see how much weight we're actually saving. The parts that I ordered are for the rear tail section, so I ordered the undertail, the two side pieces, and the actual seat cowl itself, and we got those parts from a company called Moto Composites in Quebec City, Canada. Now they offer a variety of carbon fiber. You can get 100% carbon fiber, or you can actually get carbon fiber it's fiberglass infused carbon fiber. Now the carbon fiber the fiberglass infused carbon fiber is a lot cheaper than the carbon fiber, but it's not necessarily as light as the carbon fiber, and it can sometimes be heavier than the factory plastic. Now we went with 100% carbon fiber, and we also went with, they do offer custom colors for 15% upcharge only on the 100% carbon fiber. They offer, I believe, 4 colors: red, blue, yellow, and green. Now if you do this, take note that it's a 6 to 8 week lead time from the date of your order, and it took right around 6 to 7 weeks for me to get my order. So that was just letting you guys know, heads up, and there, like I said, there's a 15% upcharge, and we decided to go with red, so that's the theme of the bike this year, and it's only offered, like the colored is only offered in the gloss and twill version. There's a couple different versions you can get just in carbon fiber. You can get matte gloss, you can get matte or gloss, in twill or plain. Now the twill also kind of looks like the weave, and then the plain just obviously the plain. So very well packaged, good quality stuff. I've ordered from them before, so we can kind of go take a look and unbox it. So they have the bubble wrap, and then they have the plastic bag right on top of that, and then they also kind of wrap it in a like a non-abrasive kind of like styrofoam, and this is actually one of the side pieces, and definitely high quality piece, true carbon fiber, and you can tell, like I said, the red is kind of like a maroon, and I'm very excited to get this on the bike. And then we'll go ahead, and then this piece right here, I ordered 4 pieces because I already have most of my bike's already carbon fiber as it is. So this was the last little tidbit. This is the seat cowl. Obviously, you're gonna have to take off your old hardware from your old piece and add it onto this. Same goes with all the other stuff. You're gonna have to do like the little the screw bits and all that. Now your biggest weight savings is actually gonna come from your undertail, because it is probably the heaviest piece of the rear tail section. And like I said, very well packaged. They take good pride in making sure you get a good product and nothing's broken. So we'll get this unboxed right here. Would you just look at that? Very well. High quality stuff. I can kind of show you right here. Like, this is a little dirty. This is the OEM piece. Almost pretty much, I would say definitely identical, but a lot lighter. Now for the battery, I have some double-sided sticky tape foam that I'm probably gonna put here, so because instead of pulling this off, and then I do have to pull the heat shield off of the stock as well. I'm very excited for this. It is gonna run you for something like this, custom made, like I said, is a 15% upcharge for these 4 pieces. It probably cost me around $1,000. So we're gonna kind of compare weight differences between the two, and then kind of go like, if it's probably not, the best bang for your buck for weight reduction. Obviously, if you're gonna spend $1,000, $2,000, your probably best benefit would probably be getting, if you don't have the RF or the factory, would probably get the forged wheels off the factory, and you can get those from AF1 for about $1,800, and it's gonna shed about 5, 6, 7 pounds off your bike, and that's definitely gonna be a higher cost effective bang for your buck. So I mean, I'm looking probably here maybe a pound, maybe a pound and a half, just for the rear tail section. Now, like I said, I did change out the side fairings, the undertail, the front fairing. So I probably definitely saved another pound, maybe 2.5 pounds at most. So if you're looking to change all your carbon fiber, you might be able to save 3 to 4 pounds, give or take. Not entirely sure. I mean, I'll probably have to go and I do have my side panels off. I could probably weigh them and let you guys know there, but I don't have the factory plastics to kind of compare. So this is going to be like a part 1 of a many part series of extra weight reduction for the bike. And then obviously we're going to add some carbon fiber. We do have some, the factory wheels that we're going to put on. We have the lighter sprockets, the lighter chain. We went from a 525 to a 520 chain. And then we are also going to be changing out all of the bolts to titanium bolts as well. So that's another pretty expensive ordeal as well for minimal weight savings, but it's something that I want to do. It's like just a peace of mind. It's just kind of like a bling factor, or just to make the bike look better, in my opinion. Because I'm gonna get rid of all like the silver bolts and change most of them to black titanium from Pro bolts. So, but let's get into it. I'll kind of move the camera around and to the best of my ability and show you kind of the weight differences, and then after that we'll go over to my parents' house and put on these pieces and go from there. Sounds good? Alright guys, so I figured we start off with the smallest of the pieces, and that's going to be the rear tail section cow piece. Take note, all this will be in grams and not ounces or pounds, and about 450 grams weighs about a pound. So we'll go ahead and start with the factory piece. No parts are on it, just plain Jane, and we'll go from there. Put that on there. Looks like about a 79 grams. So we'll go ahead and take that off. And we'll go ahead and put the carbon fiber piece on. Now take note, like this is not going to be a major difference between the pieces. You're really going to see the big difference between the side pieces and the undertail section itself. We'll go with that. We're looking at about 68 grams, so that's about 11 grams saving. So not much there, really not much at all. And then we'll go to the next part, which will be the keyhole side. We'll go here. $263 grams, so about a half pound, a little over half pound. And then we'll go ahead and take this one out real quick. Sorry, I forgot to do that. And then, like I said, go ahead and put this on. Same thing. 160 grams it looks like. Just double check. Yep, 160 grams, so 161 grams. So we got about 100 grams worth of savings. So what's that? About a quarter pound maybe, 100 grams. So we're at about 110 now. And then we'll go to this side. The other piece, same thing. 252 grams. And we'll grab this piece again, go from there. 155. So, like I said, again, another 100 grams worth of savings. So we're right about a half a pound just on 3 pieces alone. And then this is where you're going to see your big weight savings. Let's move this over a little bit and go from there. This is pretty bare. Like I said, the only thing that's on there is the heat shielding, and we're going to try and get this as kind of as level as possible. And we're looking at about 584 grams, give or take. So that's a little over a pound. And I can already tell you by feel, the undertail piece is definitely lighter. Look, about 341 grams. So that is, like I said, your biggest savings of about 212 grams, 213 grams. So all in all, not bad. About a pound's worth of savings. So I'm pretty excited about that. You're not really going to see, probably big gains, horsepower gains or anything over that. But anything, anywhere, any place I can save a little bit of weight, I'm all about it. Your biggest impact is really going to come from your wheels and shedding weight off that, the rotational mass. But after that, let's get over to my parents' house and we'll go ahead and install this. All right, guys. So we finally made it over to my parents' house, and I spent a little bit of time of putting on the butt pad and the underneath. Not too bad. The heat shielding is a little bit more of a pain in the butt because of these. I don't even know what you want to call them, but for me to get these out, like, you got to be really careful when you put them back in. But I took like a little tiny screwdriver underneath of these and kind of wiggled its way out until I got them all out. And then when you transfer them over to the carbon fiber, you kind of want to try and press them on as evenly as you can with your fingers. And then I used like a little tiny screwdriver just to kind of work it around until I got it as snug as I possibly get, because they're like almost like a rivet style. But now that we got those on, we're going to go ahead and I'm going to put on the underneath and the sides, and then give you a quick overview and what it looks like afterwards. To get the real tail section off, like the underneath part, there's going to be 2 Allen bolts on both sides. You're going to have to do, I think they're a 4, I think maybe 3 or 4 millimeter. And then you're going to have to take your license plate bracket off as well. And then you have like some of these fuses and stuff like that you have to pull up out. And then there's a holder in here that'll take two Allen bolts, and you'll have to take your battery out as well. And then the last part right here is a little tiny screw, bolt that holds your ABS in place as well. But that little tiny holds your fuses down, they go right here, so you need to unscrew those as well. But we'll go ahead and get into that, and then I'll show you afterwards. Alright guys, that took way longer than I thought it would, but the pieces are finally on. It's definitely not 100% fit, but it does fit pretty good for the most part. I mean, you got a little bit right here. You really gotta play with it and take your time, or you'll definitely screw this up. I had to the fitment on this wasn't the greatest, so I had to kind of trim out for that. But other than that, they're on. It is on, and it looks so freaking good. I can't wait to get the tank back and actually have a full shot of the bike. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for this video. Next video we'll probably do the rear sets. I have the Light Tech ones on here right now, and they're kind of starting to wear out a little bit. We got some new Moto ones. They look really nice. The quality is really, really nice as well. So we're going to get rid of these. These have been on here since I have had the bike since 2014. I think these were one of the first rear sets to actually come out for the bike. So we'll probably do that, and then maybe we'll install our quad lock system for our phone as well, depending on if I get my tank back in time. But yeah, definitely looks really, really good, and I really, really like this carbon fiber look. You know, like I said, it's not like 100% fit, but it does look really well. This actually, goes on pretty good as well. So, if you guys like the video, give a thumbs up, subscribe, hit that notification bell for the next upcoming videos. And yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.